Welcome, and congratulations on completing Module 1, Understanding and Dispelling Common Myths about Social Security Disability Benefits. Today we are going to continue building your knowledge as we move into Module 2, Supplemental Security Income, or SSI, at work. Throughout this module and in this session, we will focus on SSI and explore how it provides help for people with disabilities. Important note for everyone before we start, this presentation doesn't determine if someone may be eligible for Social Security disability benefits or other government services. The information presented today is general and may not include the most recent changes related to today's topic, including annual income limits. Rules and programs can also change with new laws or updates, which may not be reflected in today's presentation. We recommend that you consult directly with Social Security, a work incentive planner, or other professionals to get accurate information that best fits your personal situation. Let's get started. Supplemental Security Income, or SSI, is a program that provides financial assistance each month to people who have disabilities and limited income and resources. It is a needs-based federal program under Title 16 of the Social Security Act to assist in affording general living expenses, like rent, food, and clothes. The program is managed by the Social Security Administration, or SSA. Let's find out how it works and who can receive these benefits. The amount of money someone receives from SSI depends on where you live and how much other money you have. The maximum federal benefit rate, or FBR, changes annually, and some states, like California, offer additional payments called state supplementary payments, or SSPs. Working can affect benefit amounts, as Social Security will reduce your SSI based on your countable income. To receive SSI, you need to meet specific financial and medical requirements. First, you must have a documented disability that significantly limits your ability to work or function daily. Second, your income and resources, or what you earn or own, must be very limited. For resources, Social Security looks at your assets, including bank accounts, cash, vehicles, and other property. You cannot have more than $2,000 in countable resources if you're single, or $3,000 if you're married. Some things don't count, like one vehicle you use regularly, the home you live in, or certain types of personal items. Social Security reviews financial records such as bank statements and ownership documents to determine your resource eligibility. To get SSI, adults have to show they can't do much work because of a disability or can't perform at the standard level needed. Social Security uses medical records and vocational evidence in determining eligibility. Children and young adults need to show they have more challenges than others their age. This can include health problems or trouble in school. Doctors, teachers, and family can help explain this with notes and forms. What counts as income and resources? Income includes money you earn from a job and unearned income like child support, unemployment benefits, or gifts. Not all of it counts. Social Security ignores the first $20 of most income and the first $65 of earned income, plus half of the rest. For those under 18, parental income can sometimes count too. Resources are things you own, and countable resources are the assets Social Security looks at when checking eligibility. They include things like cash, checking and savings accounts, stocks, bonds, or other investments, land or property you don't live on, and extra vehicles. To qualify for SSI, your countable resources must be under $2,000 if you are single, or $3,000 if you are married. Every few years, Social Security does a medical review or check-in to reassess medical eligibility. This is called a medical CDR, continuing disability review. They want to know if your health condition has gotten better. If you are still disabled, you keep your SSI. If they think you are no longer disabled, they may stop your benefits. At age 18, Social Security reassesses eligibility under adult disability criteria, regardless of previous child status. At 18, your situation is evaluated as new adult applicants. If you still qualify, you will keep receiving SSI. If not, they'll stop your SSI, but again, you can appeal. If Social Security says no to your request for SSI benefits or says they will stop them, you can ask them to look again. This is called an appeal, but you must decide and act fast, within 60 days. You have the right to appeal against any adverse decision and may request benefits continue during the review process. If Social Security denies your SSI application or decides to stop your benefits, you have 60 days from the date on the notice to file an appeal. This deadline is very strict. If you miss it, you may lose your right to continue benefits during the appeal process, but you can still request a reconsideration if your circumstances haven't changed much. Reconsideration is the first level of the appeals process, where someone at Social Security reviews your case with any updated information. You can file an appeal online through the SSA website by mailing the correct form or by going to your local Social Security office. If you choose mail, always use certified mail with a return receipt so you have proof that it was sent and received. It is critical to keep copies of everything: appeal forms, Social Security letters, mailing receipts, and any supporting documents. These records help protect your rights and support your case if there's any dispute later. You don't have to handle an SSI appeal or problem on your own. There are programs and professionals who can help. You can receive assistance from legal aid offices or disability rights programs. They offer free or low-cost legal help to people with disabilities. You can also work with private lawyers, many of whom only charge a fee if you win your case. Another great resource is the Protection and Advocacy for Beneficiaries of Social Security, or PABS, program. This federally funded program helps people who receive SSI or SSDI with issues like returning to work, understanding benefit rules, appealing Social Security decisions, and protecting rights related to employment or benefits. PABS services are free, and advocates know the Social Security system well, so they can be an especially helpful guide during appeals or when you're planning for work and independence. SSI is important for people with disabilities who need a little help. It's all about helping people who truly need support to live healthier, more stable lives. SSI is just one part of a larger transition to an independent adult life. Knowing the rules and how to appeal can make a big difference, so understand your rights. Stay informed about rule changes and seek professional help when needed. You are not alone on this journey. Thank you for joining to learn about SSI eligibility and the appeals process. Understanding these rules is an important step in becoming more informed and confident when navigating public benefit systems. In the next session, we will take a closer look at two critical topics: medical continuing disability reviews, or CDRs, and age 18 redeterminations. The process may seem complex at first, but understanding it ahead of time and knowing where to turn for help can make it much more manageable. If this is your first time viewing one of these sessions, go to the California DOR website at www.dor.ca.gov and click on Programs for Social Security Beneficiaries link, and then click on Benefits to Independence 101 link to begin the program and learn more about other helpful topics. You have now finished Session 5 of Module 2 in the Department of Rehabilitation Benefits to Independence 101 program. Before you go on to Session 6, please go back to Benefits to Independence 101, Module 2, Session 5 page to do the activities and look at all the resources we talked about in this session. We are looking forward to continuing this journey with you in Session 6, where we will continue building on what you have learned here today.